The first time it happened, I brushed it off. A flicker of movement in the corner of my eye as I walked home from work. Probably just a cat, Primera told myself. But then it happened again the next night, and the night after that. A shadow that seemed to stretch a little too long. A footstep that fell just a little too in sync with my own. I started taking different routes, leaving at different times, but the feeling never left. It was like a cold spot following me. Always there, just out of sight. Last night, I finally got home, locked the door, and leaned against it, my heart pounding. I thought I was safe. Then, from the other side of the door, I heard a soft whisper. It was my name, and it was coming from inside my house. It started with the little things. You know, a coffee cup left on my doorstep in the morning. The exact kind I drink. I just thought it was a sweet, secret admirer. Then, a single rose appeared on my car windshield. My favorite color. It was flattering at first, this anonymous attention, but the feeling started to curdle, like milk left out too long. The gifts became more specific. A book I'd only mentioned wanting to a friend over a private dinner. A playlist of obscure songs I used to listen to in high school. Songs I hadn't thought about in years. How could they know? I started looking over my shoulder, jumping at shadows. Every creak of the floorboards at night sent a jolt of ice through my veins. I changed my locks, then changed them again. I'd be driving home, and the same dark blue sedan would be a few cars behind me, always turning off just before I reached my street. Coincidence? I told myself. You're being paranoid. But the feeling of being watched was constant, a heavy blanket I couldn't shake off. It was in my own home, in my car, at my job. The air itself felt thick with unseen eyes. Last night was different. I was getting ready for bed, and I heard a soft tapping. Not at the door, but at my bedroom window. I live on the second floor. My blood ran cold. I froze, listening. Tap, tap, tap. Slow and deliberate. I crept towards the window, my heart hammering against my ribs so hard I thought it would break. Peeking through the blinds, I saw nothing but the empty, moonlit street. I let out a shaky breath, telling myself it was just a branch. Then my phone buzzed. A new text from an unknown number. It was just one picture. A picture of me, right now, peeking through the blinds, taken from across the street, and a single line of text underneath. You look so pretty when you're scared. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more chills. See you next time.